My name's John Vaughan-Hirsch. I'm studying biology at Royal Holloway University, London. Well, I heard about the placement through the Gatsby Plants News Service. I went on the Gatsby Plant Summer School last year, which was a week in York, and they get about 80 undergrads and to talk about all areas of plant science. So I heard about it through that. And I wanted some experience of research, and this one looked great. My work has been on the strawberry trial, so I've been taking a lot of readings on the strawberries, and the trial was looking at how the strawberries grow in different substrates. So we had 4 different substrates, and I've been taking a lot of different readings. Really, the main thing I've taken away from it is how varied the jobs are in agriculture, because having studied straight biology, I'm completely new to agriculture. So just seeing all of the jobs available, really. I'd definitely recommend it to people. It's been great. I've learned a lot about the industry and met some great people as well.
I'm Lara Boucher and I'm doing biological sciences at Exeter University. I decided to do the placement because I'm interested in plant science and I wanted to get a broader knowledge in the area of fresh produce. On my placement, I've been looking at the effects of onion irrigation and the effect it has on the depth and distribution of its roots. I've learnt how the research here affects companies and how they grow the crops in the field. Well, after this placement, I'll be looking at graduate placements within the fresh produce industry.
Yeah, I chose this placement sort of mainly because I've got a fair bit of interest in sort of the plant science, agricultural area. So I got quite a bit of interest in the field trials, in GM, in all that sort of plant breeding, that kind of technology. And I've sort of did a bit of research on Harper, and I found that it's one of the sort of main institutions for that in this country, and the other ones are places like Rothamsted and so on. And this seems quite similar to that area. So this was one of the main places to choose from. I've been working on 2 projects. The first one was to do with nitrate accumulation in rocket salad, and the second one was to do with the responses of lettuce to different soil types and different irrigation regimes. Well, it's sort of introduced me to some new techniques and things like use of the Leica machine, use of gas chromatography, use of the soil moisture probe, theta probe, all that kind of stuff, use of EC meter and so on. I think probably being able to say that I've had experience of those techniques should be useful when I go back. I think also the fact that you sort of had some experience of something that's similar to a field trial. I think that is in itself useful. I think if I was to then decide to go on and do some further research, either for a PhD or somewhere else, I think that it would help as a stepping stone for that.
My name's Rachel Carpenter. I'm studying environmental science at Bangor University. I had to do a placement as part of my final year, and I had an interest in agriculture and agronomy and plants, so I thought this was the perfect thing. I've been working on apple trees and biochar and seeing if it affects how they grow. I've been measuring moisture content and chlorophyll content of the trees and the growth to see how quickly they're growing. Well, I've learnt loads of new research skills, like doing all the different experiments, and we've seen loads of industry, so we've seen all the opportunities there are in fresh produce, and there's a lot of jobs around, so it's a good place to be. I'd quite like to get onto a graduate training scheme or a management development scheme or something like that in fresh produce. It's been really educational and fun at the same time. We've met loads of really nice people and made some good friends as well, so it's been really good.